In a hydrogen fuel cell, oxygen enters the fuel cell at the cathode, and in some cell types, it there combines with electrons returning from the electrical circuit and the hydrogen ions that have traveled through the electrolyte from the anode. It combines with the oxygen from the air to create water as the exhaust. Therefore, it is a very clean form of energy. William Robert Grove was a scientist who did a lot of experimenting in electricity. His biggest accomplishment was inventing the idea of the hydrogen fuel cell. Some of the chemical properties of hydrogen are that it burns in air or in oxygen to produce water. Hydrogen bonds with two elements, therefore it is typically labeled as H2. H2 reacts with every oxidizing element. It's also reactive with gases. Combining hydrogen and nitrogen at high pressure and temperature produces an ammonia. It combines readily with non-metals such as sulfur and phosphorus. It is highly flammable, a combustible diatomic gas. When mixed with air and chlorine, it can send spontaneous explosions by spark, heat, or sunlight. The example would be the Hindenburg airship. Fuel cells run on hydrogen, the simplest element and the most plentiful gas in the universe. Hydrogen is a diatomic element, meaning that its liquid and solid state. Hydrogen naturally forms into pairs of atoms. Hydrogen is the lightest element, yet it has the highest energy content per unit of weight of all fuels. Hydrogen's energy density is 52,000 BTU per pound, which is 3 times greater than that of gasoline. In the U.S., hydrogen is transported safely through 700 miles of pipeline, and 70 million gallons of liquid hydrogen is transported annually by truck over U.S. highways without incident. Hydrocarbon fuels such as methane, ethanol, natural gas, petroleum distillation, liquid propane, and gasified coal are other examples of hydrocarbon fuel. What are some of the physical properties of hydrogen? Hydrogen is a colorless, odorless, tasteless gas. Hydrogen changes from a gas to a liquid at a temperature of negative 252.77 degrees Celsius, or negative 422.99 degrees Fahrenheit. It changes from a liquid to a solid at a temperature of negative 259.2 degrees Celsius, or 434.6 degrees Fahrenheit. It has the lowest density of any chemical element. It is 0.08999 grams per liter, the least dense of all the gases. It is slightly soluble in water, alcohol, and some other common liquids.